Hey everyone! Exams are around the corner and I know the pressure is on. But don't worry. Today, I'm revealing some secret exam strategies that no one tells you about. Ready to unlock your exam success? Let's dive in. First up, the first and last rule. Your brain remembers the first and last things you study the most. So, start your revision with the difficult topics and end with key formulas or definitions. And here's a pro tip: skim through your notes right before sleeping. Your brain processes that information overnight. Next, the 10-2 formula. Study a concept for 10 minutes, then take a 2-minute break and immediately recall what you learned. Speak it out loud or write it down. This forces your brain to retain information faster. Now, let's talk about writing. Don't just read your notes, write them down. Teaching the material to yourself increases retention by 50%. Use shorthand or mnemonics to summarize entire chapters into small, easy-to-remember chunks. For those tough questions, here's the 90-second rule. If you're stuck, give it 90 seconds and move on. Return to it later with a fresh mind. Your subconscious will have already worked on it. Handwriting matters. Write neatly and leave space between answers. Underline keywords to grab the examiner's attention. If you don't know the exact answer, write related information. Partial credit is better than leaving it blank. Feeling anxious? Try the breathing hack. Before starting the exam, take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds. This lowers anxiety and helps you think clearly. Here's a unique one: the start from the last page strategy. Many students begin with the first question, but sometimes the last questions are easier. Skim through the entire paper and start with the easiest confidence-boosting questions first. Use your senses to remember difficult topics. Read out loud, write important points in different colors, walk or move while revising. This engages auditory, visual, and kinesthetic memory. Create a cheat sheet for last-minute revision. Before the exam, make a 1-page formula sheet for subjects like math and science. Reviewing this just before entering the hall can trigger quick recall. Don't underestimate the power of a nap. A 20-minute power nap before an intense revision session resets your brain and boosts concentration. Avoid coffee or energy drinks. They cause crashes later. Finally, let's talk about mindset. Instead of thinking, "I hope I pass," tell yourself, "I know I will do well." Your confidence plays a huge role in how your brain performs. Alright, let's switch to some game-changing exam hall tips. First, the question paper scan trick. Before you start writing, spend 2-3 minutes scanning the entire question paper. Identify easy questions first to reduce panic and build confidence. Start with a strong anchor answer. This showcases your knowledge and neat handwriting, giving examiners a good first impression. Use time blocks to stay on track. Allocate time based on question weightage. For example, in a 3-hour paper, 1 hour for high weightage questions, 1 hour for medium ones, 30 minutes for short answers and revision, and the last 30 minutes for review. Underline important keywords and box final answers. This helps you get marks faster, even if your answer isn't 100% correct. Write in an examiner-friendly format. Avoid long paragraphs. Use bullet points, subheadings, and flowcharts where possible. Never leave a question blank. If you don't know the exact answer, write related information or draw a diagram. Examiners often give partial marks for attempting. Use the invisible hand trick. Place your non-writing hand on the question paper to cover the next few questions. This reduces overwhelm and keeps your focus on the current question. Reread the question after writing your answer. Make sure you actually answered what was asked. And remember the mark and move rule. If a question is too difficult, don't waste more than 90 seconds. Mark it, move on, and return later. In the final 10 minutes, check for skipped questions, correct small mistakes, and recalculate math answers to avoid silly errors. Walk into the exam hall with confidence. Act like you already know the answers. If panic hits, do a 4-second deep breathing trick to reset your mind. And don't forget the gratitude trick. Before starting your paper, say to yourself, "I have worked hard and I will do my best. Thank you for the knowledge I have gained." This keeps your mind positive and focused on success. Try these exam hall hacks and watch your scores improve. Good luck.